this year, folks. You see him play off this block and react. Look at him. Now, he is so good at playing off blockers, partially because he's quick and partially because he has a wrestling background in his younger days. But this man...
Season defeated the Bengals twice. Malone and company will be on the sideline, though, to start the game. The Bengals have won the toss, and they'll be receiving. This kickoff is sponsored by Budweiser, the king of beers. Steve DeLine is the kicker for San Diego, and you see Jennings and Hillary deep for the Cincinnati Bengals. And there's DeLine ready to kick it off for San Diego. This is his third game with the Chargers, replacing the injured Ben Tabbitt. Sellout crowd here at Riverfront Stadium, and the game underway. Bouncing kick by DeLine, picked up by Jennings. Jennings, who has returned one for a touchdown, fumbles, and San Diego has it at about the 26-yard line. Jennings coughed it up, and San Diego recovers for a big break off the opening kickoff.
Well, folks, when you have one team that's supposed to be better than the other, one way of evening things up is to create those turnovers. A good hit and recovery by Elvis Patterson right here, number 34, is giving the Chargers the opportunity they need. Watch this hit. They just knocked the ball right out of his arms, up into the air, and then 34, Elvis Patterson comes in to make the catch.
Well, his Cincinnati Flats, they had a big win over Buffalo a week ago. They play Houston next week. We'll see as the game unfolds. Right now, the Chargers with a first down after recovering the fumble. And the give is to Gary Anderson, who crosses the 25 to the 24. He got only a couple of yards on the first team in motion. Malone's first pass. And it's complete. Miller makes the catch for a Charger first down inside. The ball at the 14-yard line. First down for San Diego after that 10-yard completion. Anderson to the 10-yard line. Ball is loose. That's even if Spencer had recovered or not. We had offsetting personal fouls. Another flag down as Anderson takes it in for the touchdown. Penalty marker on the play, though. Well, a wild beginning here in Cincinnati. And it looks like the touchdown will be waved. Malone fires it to Miller inside the 5 and down to the 3-yard line. Anthony Miller.
Malone
from the 3-yard line. First and goal for San Diego. Redden and Spencer in that running back. Spencer stops short of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Tackle made. possession. Here's Redden. Thrown back, but he got the touchdown. Barry Redden scores the touchdown. There's a penalty marker on the play. Dick Hancock whistling a penalty against San Diego. That's the second touchdown.
Aiding the runner on the offense, number 43. It'll take 10-yard penalty. Repeat the down. Second down.
Boy, Coach Saunders has said, what kind of things happen to us? Let's take a look. On the right side, number 20 has the ball, and we'll see if someone can come in there and bump him in from the offensive side of the ball. I can't see anyone at this point, but then 43, Tim Spencer, gets up off the ground and pushes him into the end zone. Illegal.
All right, second down and goal from the 11. Malone will go to the air. Plenty of time. It's complete. Holland has it inside the 5 to the shotgun. Flag down. Looked like illegal procedure against San Diego. Malone steps up, being chased and dropped at the 8. Jim Scow chased him down and sacked him. He's the leader in sacks on this Bengal club. That's 9.5 for the season, second in the AFC, trailing only the Chargers' Lee Williams.
Well, Malone does the right thing here. He doesn't throw the ball up for grabs. He's going to save it, try and gain something, and get a three-point opportunity. Cincinnati was fortunate in keeping the Chargers out of the end zone, but the Chargers stopped themselves, and Malone did a good job.
26-yard field goal coming up. Here's Steve DeLine. And he kicks it through the uprights. So San Diego crossed the goal line twice, nullified by penalties, and they have to settle for the DeLine field goal as they recovered the fumble off the opening kickoff. 3-0 Chargers. Quarterback Brooks and Woods tied for the AFC touchdown lead, 13 each. And the offensive line put on a clinic against Buffalo last week. Sam White says Munoz may be the best ever to play left tackle in the NFL. Here's the attack offense. No huddle for Cincinnati. First down at the 20-yard line. Boomer. Under pressure, dumps it off across the middle, and it's complete to Ickey Woods. Woods takes it out to the 28-yard line, an 8-yard gain before Martin Bailey situation substitution. Second and about 1.5. There's Boomer directing his offense, calling the play at the line. The Chargers now back out into their defensive formation. Boomer will pass again. And wide open, making the reception is Holman, the tight end, and Rodney Holman.
He's going at the most desirable soft spot of that defense.
That one covered 37 yards to Holman. First down Cincinnati at the Charger 44. Straight pass. Boomer going deep. Intended for Brown, bumping all the way, and that'll be interference against the Chargers. Sam Seal covers Cincinnati, first and goal for the Bengals from about the 7-yard line. Woods cuts back. He's inside the 5, down to about the 3. Ickey Woods, the rookie out of Nevada, Las Vegas. Second leading rusher behind Brooks on this team. He's gained 739 yards coming in.
Yes, and Ickey's running right behind big Anthony Munoz. Here you can see him cut back. I think we're going to see a lot of Ickey Woods running behind Munoz because Munoz is blocking a second-year tackle named Carl Wilson from LSU, and I think that could be a mismatch.
Second and goal, Bengals from the Charger 4-yard line. Chargers lead 3-0 first quarter. Here's Woods again. Touchdown. Ickey Woods with his 14th touchdown of the season, giving him the AFC lead. And also that breaks the Bengals club mark for touchdowns in the season. This is their 54th of 1988.
Big Bruce Reimer's the left guard, and the center, Kozerski, opened up a huge hole in the middle for Woods to cut back into. That, folks, is what the #1 offensive line
and for Jim Breach, he had hit 51 of 53 points after. That one is blocked, and so it's a 6-3 Bengal lead as you see Woods on the touchdown run again. Watch him come right through and block Breach's extra point attempt. Browner, who is 6'6", gets the hands up and blocks the kick. It's 6-3. Here's the kickoff for the Bengals, taken by Jamie Holland of the Chargers. Holland with some running room, gets to the outside. He's got a lane. He's at midfield and knocked out of bounds there. Thomas finally knocked him out of bounds and in Bengal territory. And there's another flag down, another penalty from the Charger 47. Anderson, no, it's Spencer. Spencer comes at 88. Second and 11. Spencer picks up. He only got a yard or two. Malone in the shotgun. 3rd and 9. Nickel defense for the Bengals. Malone lets it fly. Intercepted. That's a 30. Intercepted by David Fulcher. It was right to Fulcher. And Malone has tossed his 11th interception of the season. Lionel James was down there close to it and finally made the tackle on Fulcher. But the pass, Joe, went right to him.
That was a poor play by Mark Malone. He threw the ball to his receiver that had double coverage. His receiver, Holland, broke to the outside. The ball was thrown to the inside, and Fulcher just caught the ball like it was supposed to be to him. Poor decision on Malone's part.
5 interceptions on the year for Fulcher, and the Bengals have the ball when we come back.
But it was a poor play throwing into double coverage.
First down Bengals at the 37. Boomer rolling left. His pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Mickey Woods is the only setback. Boomer calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Woods. Running room, falls forward to the 45-yard line. A couple 3 Bengals who face a 3rd and 2 from their own 45-yard line. He would hit, still keeps driving forward, and it'll be close to the first down.
Man, it's been here for the last 4 years, and Kozerski is just doing a terrific job. But I wouldn't go for this first down now. Why give the Bengals a chance to get this good field position? You have a lead right now. You think your defense can stop them. I'd be more conservative myself.
They've gone for it 10 times this season. They've made it on 7 occasions. Woods and Wilson the setbacks. Woods, a bit close. I believe he got enough, but first down Bengals at the 48-yard line. Boomer's pass is complete to Holman. Holman makes the grab inside the 30-yard line of the Chargers. Rodney Holman, the second leading receiver on this Cincinnati team, gets that one for 25 yards and a Bengal first down.
So the Bengals are keeping this San Diego hit Holman with on the sidelines. I mean, the ball couldn't have been any other place. It just falls right in over the defender's head, right into Holman's hands. Look at this catch, too. Boy, that's sensational.
Boomer's hit 3 of 4 for 62 yards here in the first quarter. 3:22 remaining. And the Bengals up 6-3. That's Brown in motion. Hand off to Woods. Woods pounding off left signals all the time. It's 2nd and 6 for Cincinnati. Holman and Riggs, 2 tight ends in the game. James Brooks carries for the first time. Cuts up and then is swarmed on by White. Boomer coming out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Tripped up at about the 18-yard.
At all the right decisions. If there's another guy in this league that's playing better ball than Esiason as a quarterback this year, I haven't found him. He's just making all the right decisions, and he's showing us his athletic ability. He knows the offense, defense, and he can run the ball downfield as well.
First down Bengals at the Chargers 16-yard line. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. Trailing 6-3 after scoring the first field goal of the game. This is Brooks trying to cut back and is stripped inning and the score. Cincinnati threatening with a 2nd and 7 from the Charger 13. Boomer with a quick looking pass, flies down. It's a touchdown for Chris Collinsworth. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. Penalty marker down, but the Bengals celebrating. Here's the call.
78 defense. Illegal use of the hand.
The Chargers now won for Cincinnati. Boomer for the end zone, and this time there's no flag down. Collinsworth for the touchdown.
Sanders can't be happy about that, but Collins
wide open.
Well, the thing is, when you have a quarterback back there holding the ball this long, your free safety playing center field, he should be able to recover on this. Number 25, NC Glenn, at the bottom left of your screen. He doesn't even come into the picture yet. Where is the center fielder? He's supposed to be there.
And there's Chris Collinsworth celebrating the touchdown. Collinsworth, a 3-time Pro Bowl performer, making his 415th career reception.
Cincinnati can just blow them right off the field. I mean, the defense has got to do a better job of stopping them. But here.
And the give is to Ickey Woods. And Woods comes across the 45.
He finds a nice seam, but the ball just pops out of his hands here. I think he was stripped, but I can't tell what player actually stripped the ball from his hand. Got to hold on to that rock. You know, it's kind of evening things up. Cincinnati fumbled the first one. Now San Diego gave it right back to him.
2nd and 6 for Cincinnati from the 42-yard line. Bengals with a 13-3 lead as we start the second quarter. Chased out of the pocket. Holman wide open. He's got it at the 35-yard line and is tackled there. Field here for Cincinnati after picking up a first down, and Riggs goes in motion. Woods on the handoff, cuts it back. Stopped short of the 30-yard line. This is Wilson. Good running room. Smacked down. No, it's not. I thought Woods had it, so did almost all the Chargers. Meanwhile, Boomer was trying to hit McGee in the end zone.
Well, I tell you, Tom, between Boomer and you had me fooled. I was watching that running play for a moment myself. Gil Byrd made a tremendous recovery and got back to break up a pass that was a sure touchdown. I mean, he was wide open, but Byrd, playing in the left cornerback position, stayed with the receiver, or picked the receiver up coming from across field. We're all faked out. We're looking at this run, but the pass is way downfield, and once again, Gil Byrd made the play to break it up.
That was one of the best fakes I've ever seen, but Byrd was not fooled and made the play to save it for San Diego. It's 3rd and 5 for Cincinnati. Nickel defense for the Chargers. Boomer just gets it away, too high, and nope, it's a punt. They snapped it right to Breach, and he punts it, and it'll get into the end zone for a touchback. Gary Anderson, the only setback behind Mark Malone, who may be changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to pass. Dumps it off, complete to the tight end Arthur Cox, and Cox bulls his. after the play action fake. Fires it complete for a first down to Quinn Early. The rookie receiver out of free safety now. Here's a pitch to Gary Anderson behind that front wall of the Chargers at the 35-yard line. Early. Malone is in the shotgun. Got Lionel James in motion. Malone's pass is complete. Malone down the sideline. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Rod Burke. Malone's pass incomplete. Intended defense for the Bengals. Malone again rolls. Intended for Early, it's incomplete. Cincinnati with 8:46 left in the second quarter. Tom Hammond and Joe Namath from Riverfront Stadium. Here's Boomer Esiason. Plenty of time. He delivers it. Complete to Brown. Brown just short of midfield. Quincy Glenn made a saving tackle on Eddie Brown, the leading receiver for the Bengals and the leader in the AFC in receiving yards.
When you have a rushing attack like these Bengals have, the defense has to play run first on first down. Now what that did this last play was afford Esiason all the time he needed to get the ball way downfield and for Eddie Brown to run downfield and cross an open zone defense. Good pass protection afforded by the running game, actually.
27 yards, and Brown breaking the Bengals single season record for receiving yards. He has 1,148, the old record set by Chris Collinsworth, 1,130 in 1983. Brooks into Charger territory, bounces off one tackler.
Brooks' little belly there, and he goes unmolested to the outside, but Gilbert put a pretty good lick on it.
Held him up, and then Glenn knocked him out of bounds. Following that ball is not always so easy, we found out with Boomer. Here's a pass to Brooks. And Brooks with running room down the sideline. Bengal first down to the 25-yard.
James Brooks fakes a block inside. That's why he's so open out there. Again, the running game has been good because Brooks has been able to block the linebackers. And now you see he's wide open because the fake of the block allowed him to get behind the linebackers.
24-yard gain, first down Cincinnati at the 25-yard line of San Diego. Bengals already with a 10-point lead. Holman and Riggs, two tight ends in the game for the Bengals. Hand off to Brooks. Trying to get outside. Hit and drop.
He'll think that gives the team an edge. I'm not saying San Diego has an edge. They're certainly outclassed, but they can hang in there and give this Bengal team a tough game.
Second and 10 from the 25 for Cincinnati. Boomer for the end zone. Collinsworth, cut throw, incomplete, incomplete. Couldn't hold it as he went to the turf. Sam Seal. Here's third and 10. Boomer's hit 7 of 11 here in the first half. Boomer having to scramble this time and is taken down. A loss of about breach for the field goal attempt. 46 yards, and it comes up short. As we pointed out earlier, his left in the first half, 13-3 Cincinnati. The Chargers with a second and 8. Takes the draw. Malone's in trouble. Deep trouble. And he throws it away. Incomplete. There's a flag down. Bernstein was close to the ball. He was certainly an eligible receiver. Oh, they're going to call grounding. How can that be, Joe?
I tell you, this is one that a quarterback has a legit beef. He's not going to win the beef because it's a decision by the official, pure judgment call. But Malone just showed good ability to me to be able to find that receiver.
Offense, number 16. Foul is at the spot of the pass. It is a loss of down. Third down.
Yeah, now that's the referee's opinion. But when you take a look at this, folks, you'll see Malone in a stress kind of a situation, but he finds his receiver. He's trying to get away from number 58, Joe Kelly. That's not intentional grounding. His receiver was only 5 yards away from the ball, and had Malone had the ball up just a little bit, it would have been a completed pass. I think that's a poor call.
Goes for a 19-yard penalty. I thought Bernstein was even closer than 5 yards. He was only 2 or 3 yards away when the ball hit the turf. Joe Kelly was putting the pressure, though, on Malone, and now it's third and 27. He just lets it fly, and there's a whistle blowing, stopping the play. And the fans upping the decibel level here. Malone will pass from his end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Jamie Holland. And is rammed down at the 47-yard line. Another good punt by Ralph Mosienko. Randy Kirk on special teams making the stop for San Diego. A 51-yard punt by that man, Ralph Mosienko.
Well, the Chargers just need to keep fighting these guys. The defense now, if they can hold this Cincinnati Bengal offense down, they'll be in the hunt. Of course, not many teams around the league have been able to hold this Cincinnati offense down.
The last time Cincinnati had the ball, they went 53 yards in 7 plays, but didn't score as Breach missed a field goal. Here they have the ball starting at the San Diego 48-yard line. Brooks in motion. And Boomer. Mickey Woods changes direction, cuts upfield, and gains about 5 yards. Led the nation in rushing as a senior at Las Vegas last year with 1,658. James Brooks on the carry for Woods. It's been the workhorse, and here's a quick snap by Cincinnati, and penalty markers down. They caught the Chargers trying to change their defense. The pass is complete to Brown at the 30-yard line of San Diego. Gil Bird with Brown in a slot to the left. Woods. Mickey Woods. Touchdown. All right, get set for the Icky shuffle on the sideline. Oh, he just about shouldered down.
Don't get in that man's way.
There it is. There it is. Icky Woods with a tremendous run for the touchdown. Watch it again.
Well, he gets a huge hole. He really doesn't have to break any tackles right here. He gets through. Browner's arm tackle attempt, but when he cuts back, hey, he just showed some great athletic ability, agility, and balance to get in that end zone. And he knows right where to go, too, to do his celebrating. I know the folks down in San Diego can't be enjoying his dance as much as the folks here at the stadium, but it is a cute little dance to watch.
You know you're stretching when you replay the celebration of the touchdown. Icky Woods, 15 touchdowns now to lead the AFC.
And I get
2 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first half. Lee Johnson with his kickoff coverage team as the Bengals went 47 yards in 4 plays that time. Just over a minute and a half of elapsed time as Woods with a 30-yard touchdown run, giving him 65 yards on the day. And we're still in the first half. Lee Johnson with the kick. Taken by Darren Flutie, one of the up men for the Chargers. There's a flag down. Flutie picks his way forward to the 25, where he's jumped on by the
third in the entire league with a 4.6 rushing average. Now, they're behind Cincinnati and the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are leading with the 5-yard average, but before the game, we mentioned that the Chargers must be able to run the ball, to move it and keep it away from Cincinnati, and so far, folks, the Chargers haven't been able to get anything going on the ground.
They're starting here from their 10-yard line, trailing 20-3. Barry Redden hit, managed to elude the first tackle. Malone to pass as he rolls out. He's going to have to run it. And keep it on the ground. They get back to the 15-yard line. standing at his own goal line. Hillary calls for a fair catch at the 45.
This is nuts.
Well, they call Riverfront Stadium the jungle, and the Bengals here smelling blood. They start from the 45 of the Chargers. Esiason with a bullet complete to Collinsworth. He stopped at the 21-yard line. Collinsworth, the Bengals with a first down. That one incomplete. Once chased out of the pocket, hit and dropped off the right shoulder pad as you see him back up to pass. Steps up again under pressure, lets it go, incomplete, almost. And the leg, but offline. Malone on first down under pressure. That ball might have been tipped, but it's complete. First down catch made by Jamie Holland. Malone sideline. It'll be a short pass instead, but caught out of bounds, incomplete. Holland fired here in the first half. Well, the San Diego Chargers had an opportunity early to score. They had to settle for a field goal, and then it was Cincinnati's turn. And the Bengals, led by Boomer Esiason, had been nearly flawless here in the first half, with Ickey Wood scoring a pair of touchdowns, and the Bengals celebrating a big first half lead here at Riverfront Stadium. At the halftime intermission, it's Cincinnati 20,